Okay guys, so I've not been able to have a game due to one thing or another, and next couple of weeks not going to be much content, I'm afraid. Daughter's 18th birthday next week, and there's a party the weekend after that, so for the next couple of weeks I'm going to be really tied up. I've managed to get the Island Assault review done, which will be going out Wednesday, but next Sunday and the Wednesday after there won't be much, if anything, on the channel, so I'll have a bit of a break. So anyway, I've not even opened this yet. You can see it's completely flat, not even bent the pages back to have a flip through it, so I haven't got a clue what's in it. All I know is it's the Gloria Alihulia book, Black Powder supplement, and as you can guess, I've got this for the American Civil War epic miniatures that I've got. So I'll have a quick look at the first page, and so obviously American Civil War, course of the war, so a bit of history, armies, Union States, volunteer regiments North and South, raising and uniforming your armies, first modern war, weapons, how the armies fought, optional rules, army list, famous units, forts, optional rules for forts, that might be interesting, marines, and so we could also got vessels, interesting. Then so we've got a scenario, so Wilson's Creek, assault on Fort White, there's 3 battles for Gettysburg there, Bartlett's Farm, Newmarket, a Monocacy, I don't know what it is. So that's interesting. So with the 8 regiments per side I've got, I might actually have enough to figures to play one of these scenarios, because I know with Black Powder, especially in the Napoleonic books, the scenarios require an awful lot of figures to play them, so I don't know whether these will be the same, but it'll be interesting to find out. Salem Church, is that the same Salem as the old sci-fi film Salem's Lot, the old vampire film? Interesting. So have a quick flip through. Some nice artwork with 28mm figures. I'm glad I'm using the epic figures for this, because I've got quite a few Napoleonics, and I would imagine it will be, it'll take a long time to get enough Confederates and Union to play this in 28mm. It took 12 months or so just to do me French, and I think there's only 9 regiments of them, and I stopped my British to do the epic American Civil War. So once these are sorted, I'll be back on me British. So a few more regiments to do, and I'll be back to me Napoleonic British. So yes, it's nice artwork in there. So raising a uniform in your army we're up to now. So the uniforms, different units. So we've got the Zovs, 11th Indiana, the Louisiana Tigers. Now, I've seen somebody actually paint, can't remember who it was now, there's a video on YouTube. They've actually done the Louisiana Tigers using the epic miniatures, and how they've done the pants, I have no idea. So got a map there. So Jackson's campaign in the Shenandoah Valley. That's interesting. That's a good map. That I could actually use that, because one of the campaigns, or a campaign that I've got planned, is to actually do this campaign, the Shenandoah Valley one. So that map might be coming useful. I say I'm flipping through. I'm not going into detail on every page. Obviously, due to copyright, I can't actually say, oh, I can't actually read the whole thing to you. I'm just literally showing you. So this is now on how the army is fought. Lines up. I think it's pretty much similar to how the Napoleonic fighting, line up and shoot each other across the fields. A lot of the pictures depict firing lines and them being charged. So I've got special rules here, useful rules. You've got the rebel yell, which is, I'll read that one. After a melee has been resolved, the Confederate player may re-roll one miss in hand-to-hand combat if he charged. If this result is an unsaved hit against the Union unit, then the Union player must re-roll one of his saves. That's interesting. There you go, various officers that were involved. So we've got Grant and Custer there. There's Jackson himself, Longstreet, General Lee, Dukes of Hazzard fame. And we go on to army lists, points values. So a rebel yell costs 5 points. So here we go, we've got some units here. So we've got, this is the Eastern Theatre. So we're looking at here, we've got cavalry rifled carbine, hand-to-hand 6 and 42 points. Confederates gifted amateurs, it's called them. Richmond, years of victories for the Union. So there's more than one list for each side. So obviously, as the years roll on, the actual army lists change. So is it 61, 62, that's 1863. Union Resurgent Army list. 64, Union Grant takes command, and Confederates on the defensive. So depending on what year you're going to play, and obviously what year the battle you're fighting in, and obviously you've got different lists. That's interesting, because I was under the assumption that the list would stay the same for the whole war, really. There's lots of different ones here. Crushing Union Unstoppable, Crushing in the South. There's Irish Brigade, Union Regulars, Custer's Wolverines, Union Naval Landing Parties, United States Colored Troops, 54th Massachusetts, I believe. I've already done them. One of my previous videos, I did the 54th. Jackson's Command, so there's Longstreet's Corps. So there's quite a bit on selecting your army. As I say, I wasn't expecting, here we go, naval ships. I wasn't expecting different years to have different army lists. So that's interesting. One, because it doesn't really mention that in the little booklet you get with the epic American Civil War set. It just gives you one list for both sides. So here we go. Battle of Wilson's Creek, first, second and third, and then you got 5 Confederates. Let's see, a quick work out how many there is. So 1st Brigade's 3 regiments, 2nd Brigade's 3 in artillery, 3rd Brigade's 2, 4, 6. That's 6 now. So we're at 12 regiments now, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 regiments there, so that's too big for me to do with the figures I've got, which is as I expected it was going to be. because that's the way the Napoleonic ones are. The battle reports in there are absolutely massive. There's no way that you can play them with the unless you spend about 3 years building your armies. So this one here, again, first, second, third, Brooke and Dempsey. So let's have a look. Got a Confederate army, the garrison of the fort right. We've got 2 infantry, 2 artillery, Brooks brigade, 3 infantry, Dempsey's brigade, 4 infantry. So we've got 4, 7, so we've got 9 and 3 artillery batteries. So I'm just under on that one. And then the Union has got 4, 8, got 16. Yeah, well over what I've got for the Union side. So as I say, it's there'll be more needed, more figures needed to play these scenarios, unless I rejiggle my regiments and play them with 2 stands instead of 3 for regular. I might be able to squeeze 1 or 2 of these battles in then. There's the Salem's one. So if I do make a model church, I could probably play this one, Salem's Church. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's 20 Confederates, 24 regiments. Yeah, so maybe not. That's a big. I'll just do a scaled down version maybe. And instead of having, so what I'll do is Wofford's brigade and just have a battalion. So yeah, but I'll try and work out a way of doing it. Gettysburg, destruction of 1st Division. So this might be doable then. Confederate Army. Again, 5, 10, 15, 19 regiments. Yeah. So again, the games are massive. This is the second one. What's the second one? Gettysburg 2, Hold the Hill, Culp's Hill. And how many is it? 10. That's 15 regiments for the Confederates, and 5, 9, 10, 11, and 12 for the Union. Again, more than I've got. And there's Gettysburg there, another one, another 15 regiments on the Confederate side. And that one there, Union 2nd Division. Oh, that one. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 regiments, 2 brigades of 5 and 6 regiments, and the 3rd Division. Yeah, so as I thought, a bit disappointed to be perfectly honest. I thought I might have had enough to play at least one of these scenarios. What's this one? Was Bartlett's Farm. Yeah, it's 3. That's it, 7. Yeah, I haven't got enough for that one either. Oh well, that's a shame. Yeah. What's this one? Newmarket, 1864. I think this is. Might be possible to do here. 2, 4, 6, 8 infantry, 2 artillery, 3 artillery, 2 cavalry for the Confederates, 3, 6 infantry, loads of cavalry. So I haven't got the cavalry to do it anyway, so almost. Yeah, so there's this one, Monocasey, is it? How many's in this one? Confederates, here we go, 4, 8, yeah. Same again. You need at least 16 regiments per side to play even the basic scenarios out of this. And then final thoughts. Cool. Playing it in 15mm. That's interesting, isn't it? They've got an actual playing in 15mm thing at the back. Interesting. Maybe when they brought this out a long time ago, they had plans for doing the epic version, maybe. I don't know. Special rules summary at the back. A few more pictures. That's it. So there you go. That's the quick look through the Glory Alleluia book for Black Powder, which covers obviously the American Civil War. And as I suspected, all of the battles that are featured in this are bigger than the number of regiments I currently have, and actually most of them, or I think all of them, are bigger than the number of regiments I will have when I finish the figures I've got, because when I've finished I'll only have 12 regiments aside. I think the majority of these need 16 plus regiments aside to play, so that's a bit disappointing, but there you go. Thanks for watching, and see you all again.